Well, good evening. This is MAPSHOW time, and I'm so excited to be joining you this evening for another episode of the MAPT series. We've been covering a number of them, and last night we talked about the MAP for Life strategy or our approach, and we covered 4 elements, and I trust that if you are part of the MAP team, you will take a listen to that, and we can begin to discuss it in much greater detail as we move forward with our vision, our purpose, our mandate to map the world. And so I'm excited to have you joining me this evening, and I would want to just share a few thoughts with you relating to this very map show. I've alluded to the fact that our vision, our dream, our imagination is taking us to a place where the map show is a 24/7 show. Not only that, not only 24/7, but in every language that is spoken on the planet. Not only in every language, but also by every people group, every nation, every province, every district, every city, maybe even every single map club having their own map show. Now, as you see, it's me, myself, and I here this evening, and I think that's the perfect place to start. And I want to talk to you this evening about how we're going to take the map show from a one-person event like this evening to something that is 24/7 in multiple languages, multiple territories, and it is not that difficult to do. In fact, we should remove the word difficult from our vocabulary. It's just something to do, and it requires a step of faith. So welcome, and it's exciting to see that we now have 300 subscribers on our YouTube channel. You might say, what? 300? There's channels that I know that have millions of people subscribing. Well, every single one of those channels began with the first subscriber. We are now at 300. Our next objective is 500. The one after that is 1,000, then 2,000, then 5,000. And if you were listening to last night when we talked about our approach, you'll understand exactly what I mean when I talk about the activators, the 1, 2, 5 activators. So let's get on with this evening. This evening is all about the map show, and I'm sure there are people that are listening to this that are excited about being part of the map show, maybe even joining in. Maybe you've got a message to share, an insight to contribute. Perhaps you have certain skills that can help us do a professional delivery of the map show. So welcome, good to have you joining me this evening, and especially Sankwe all the way from Zambia. I remember you joining us last night, so thank you so much for being part of the show. And let's take a look at how we have structured the map show in the context of the mapped idea. Remember, our mandate is to map the world. So when we have achieved our mandate, the world will be mapped, MAPD. And in the context of the map show, the M stands for the motivator. Who is the motivator? The motivator is the person who puts together a talk to deliver a message to the people that are tuned in on our channel, to our subscribers. And I know that within the Map for Life community, there are people who've got powerful messages. You know, when you are connected with your purpose, it means you have a message to deliver, a message to share, a message to show the world. And I think there are very many powerful messages that need to be shared. And that's why the masks came out in 2020 to silence some people. and maybe you felt like you were being silenced. I would encourage you this evening to take off that mask, practice your message, get ready so that you can be one of the motivators on the MAP show, where you can deliver your 15-minute talk to an audience that is ready to receive it. Our focus is going to be purpose, as it always is. And of course, MAP stands for Master Action Plan. So everything aligned with that idea is going to be what we will be talking about here on the MAP show. If you have any ideas of the kind of content or the kind of shows that you would like us to hold or host, please let us know. We've already thought about having shows where we interview our successful mappers, those people who've applied the methodology and seen the results and want to share their story. So we will have those kind of interview sessions where people can share their map story. There may be a need for Q&A sessions where you have questions that you'd like to ask and we can answer those. It will be a great opportunity. There's also times where we might be able to provide training on certain elements. And tonight is one of those sessions where I'm sharing with you what it means to be mapped. So the first is to be, or the first specific need that we have on the MAP show is a motivator, somebody who has a message to share. And if you're listening to this, I know that you have a message. So start thinking about being part of the MAP show. The second thing that's really important is that of administrator. You know, what's interesting is when we have the MAP show, it's necessary to set up the show, to make sure it is live streamed to different channels, that everything is in place so that the show can run smoothly. Not only that, while the show is happening, there are an audience, a live audience that are tuning in via YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever platform you might be on right now. Those are people who might share comments, post insights, ask questions. For the speaker or the panel to be looking at those feeds coming in makes it difficult. So we need somebody who's going to be the administrator. It's a very, very important function. It's not in front of the camera, but it makes those in front of the camera be more effective. And so every one of us, I think, should be capable of administrating a MAP show, running the back end, understanding how it works so that the show runs smoothly, so that one day in the future you can fully and completely run a MAP show or even start your own channel. So that is the role of administrator. The third role is that of panelist. And I think there are so many talented people who have been thinking about the whole aspect of purpose. There are people that have been using Map for Life effectively and can teach us or share insights on why certain things are in the tool and why they work. And that will encourage us to be more effective. So being on the panel is a great place to grow. I think everybody who's participated on the panel can attest to that. It's a great opportunity to grow, to be confident online, to feel comfortable in front of a camera, and to share your insights with a wider audience. I think this is a great platform to begin to prepare yourself, because we're not only going to be doing live streams, we're going to be doing live shows. And I can imagine already that not only is there going to be a 24/7 show, MAP show online, or a MAP TV, if one would like to call it that, there's going to be live sessions happening all around the world, where you will be able to attend, and one of the presenters on the MAP show is going to be there in person delivering a powerful message to an audience, where you can rub shoulders with other people that are part of MAP for Life. I can see that. It is as clear as this screen is in front of me. And I can see you sitting there, not only sitting there listening and taking in what is being shared, but I can see you delivering that message powerfully, energetically, enthusiastically, passionately, all those kind of words, because it is going to be a message that is on your heart, not the kind of message that we've heard so many people perpetuate around the world, which is coming from the head and there's no heartfelt meaning inside of it. There's a lot of people who have that are like-minded. But I think what's more important is the people who are like-hearted. And it's those kind of people that are going to be there sharing their message, a message of encouragement, a message of purpose, a message of action. We are here for a very short time on this planet. Let's make it count. So the role of panelist is really important. And of course, there's space for at least 3 panelists on an evening show. Our system that we use can allow for many more than that, but I think 3 panelists plus the 4th role, which is that of director. And when I say director, it's the show director. And essentially, the show director is the person who makes sure the full complement of the MAPSHOW team is in place. The director is not necessarily the person who does the motivational talk. The director is the person who makes sure there is a speaker ready to deliver a powerful message, that there is a panel in place, that there is an administrator, and that the show is well planned in advance and promoted properly on the different channels. And so the role of director is extremely important. It's what you would describe as the senior position within the MAP process. Yet, of course, in MAP for Life, the senior position is the one that forms the root system in essence. It's the stable trunk of the tree. It's the one who's rock solid. It's the person who stands in the gap when others fail. The director is there. You know, if the speaker for some reason is unable to participate or join in, and you only find out 1 minute before the show, the director is ready to roll and to deliver a message, because that's the kind of people that our directors are. Absolute commitment and conviction, no excuse. You know, so director role is for the people who are diligent, disciplined, and are clearly sold on the vision of making life purposeful. So just to recap, the 4 roles that constitute the MAPSHOW team are that of motivator, the person who delivers the talk; the administrator, the person who takes care of all the admin behind the scenes stuff, like putting on these labels that I'm showing you right now; the panelists who participate after this talk has been given and discuss the content among themselves and engage the online audience. And finally, there's the person who makes it all happen, and that's the director. Now, you might be sitting there and saying, well, how can I get involved? How can I get engaged? Well, very easily. Become a mapper. And you might say, well, how do I become a mapper? Go to our website, and you will find that there are different programs that we offer. A mapper is a paid subscriber, somebody who pays a monthly fee to support the work that we do. This is essential in terms of our global growth. And if you want to be part of our mission to make life purposeful and to equip people to pursue their purpose with passion, to make people realize that they're born for a purpose that the world cannot do without, if that's you and you want to invest in that vision, the best way, the easiest way to invest is just become a mapper. Just subscribe to the MAP Club, pay a small monthly fee, less than a blue tick in the Twitter account. You pay that, and you can be part of a global movement. something that's going to change the world forever, I believe. So I would love to invite you, if you're part of the YouTube channel, or if you a subscriber to Map for Life, I would encourage you, become a mapper. Demonstrate your conviction to your purpose, and by joining with us and taking this message into the world. I'd encourage you to do so. Our website address is mapforlife.com. And so if you want to see what it looks like, Map for Life looks like that, mapforlife.com. This particular link that I've put on the screen is promoting a specific Map for Life product, the Begin book, the place to start. But if you go to mapforlife.com and you go and take a look under programs, you will find an opportunity to connect with Map for Life. In fact, all over our website, you will see a connect link, and that's an opportunity for you to engage with us in a powerful and meaningful way. But we're not just interested in you contributing financially towards what we do. We would love you to engage and be part of the MAP team. And I've talked to you about that before, being a mentor, an associate, a partner, or director. We'd love you to engage, because we have over 200 countries around the world that are waiting for our message. Every one of those countries have cities, villages, towns, desperate for a message that is powerful, positive, and purposeful. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for me. Let's make this happen. I want to encourage you to make a purposeful difference wherever you are. And the MAP message is not only for you and I, but it's for every single person on the planet. Remember, you are born for a purpose that the world cannot do without. It's been a privilege and a joy to share with you this evening. I want to just leave you with a thought from one of the people who've attended our sessions, our training sessions, and I'm sure that you will be inspired by their message. Let's listen to Emang Molefe.
Okay. Good. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Emang Molefe, and to begin with everything, I'd like to state my purpose to start with, because I think from there I can tell you my dream and everything. Yo, I'm actually nervous because this actually means quite a lot to me. Okay. So I believe that my purpose is to plant seeds in people's hearts and lives, and I mean that figuratively. So if you think about seeds, there's different types of seeds that grow different things. There are seeds that grow fruit trees, that grow vegetables, that grow trees for habitation, for birds and everything. So there's different kinds of seeds, and I believe that God has gifted me with different skills and talents and knowledge that I can go and impact people of all nations. That's basically what I believe in. So from there, my dream is specifically for South Africa to believe that we can win. Just a mindset of winning. A mindset not of competition necessarily, but of winning whatever is in front of you. So if you feel that your purpose is this, for you to believe that you can win and actually achieve that in your lifetime. So in terms of the structure of a master action plan, my master action plan is I'm a seed planter. I'm like a farmer almost, figuratively. And so my action plan is that I want to develop football academies all over South Africa that give the youth a dream, that give young people who want to play football and want to be active, that give them a chance to actually pursue that. Just the chance means everything to someone. And then my anointed purpose is that I believe that God has gifted me with that, and I can go and impact people and just plant a seed, a seed of hope and fruits of the Spirit and all those wonderful things. And then I believe that the miraculous abundance will flow from that God will provide everything. It's not for me, it's for people. So yes, that's
Isn't that exciting to hear from Emang? Just wonderful to hear from young people with such great vision and impact. And this young man today, just 3 years later, is pursuing that very vision that he clearly stated when he attended a Map for Life training event. And I want to tell you that it's not too long. I'll be coming to your country too. I look forward to engaging with people wherever your country might be. We would love to host a Map for Life event where we can equip you to become a trainer or coach of the Map for Life methodology. So thank you so much for joining. Remember, this Map Show happens every Wednesday and Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Currently, we do a training session on Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's soon going to become a Map Show as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Set your alarm clock. We're not going to send you a reminder every week, but of course, if you are a channel subscriber, if you are on our YouTube channel and subscribe there, you will receive notifications if you have rung the notification bell, as they say. So I trust that you'll do that. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. See you next week, same time, same place. Good night.